This is a song about being happy. That's right. It's the happy, happy, joy, joy song. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. I don't think you're happy enough. That's right. I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs. Now, boys and girls, let's try it again. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. If when you ain't the granddaddy of...
Okay, well, I am here to talk about none other than Joy Razor. Okay. So guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's been this crazy trend. I don't know if it's that crazy, but I mean, sure is sharp. Trend about razors. Like, there's been all sort of startup companies that have just popped up and said, hey, I'm selling razors. Want to buy? And then they have all of these really progressive commercials. Which isn't a bad thing, but you know, they have girls shaving their big toes, they have girls shaving their pubic regions, they have girls shaving those armpits, shaving their mustachios, shaving every nook and cranny, and saying that their razors are going to beat the rest of the competition. So we have Joy, and then there's also, you know, your classics, classic razor companies that we all know and maybe love, maybe hate, maybe feel neutral about. There's also this one called Billy. I think there's one where there's a flamingo too. Then there's the Dollar Shave Club. Ditch the pink. Pink is for girls. Pink is more expensive. But yeah, so I don't know about you, but I like me a nice razor, you know, one that actually shaves that horrendous thick stubble that happens to grow on my skin. So, yeah, I was casually scrolling through Instagram, minding my own Insta business, and I saw an ad for Joy, and I'm like, oh gosh, another razor company that's just coming out of the woodworks. And, well, I started, you know, creeping on their page, as we all do nowadays. Hey, if you have a public page, I'm gonna be creeping. Ain't no shame in my creeping game. Okay, but, and like, there are tons of customers who were commenting on their pics and just saying that they've had a really positive experience with Joy and that it's some sort of revolutionary razor, and they're like, oh, all these other razors, they haven't worked for me, but this Joy razor has brought me true joy. And I'm like, I kind of want some joy in my life. It can hurt, right? So I found out they launched in Walmart. So now it's easily accessible and you don't have to go through, you know, ordering from a website or starting a membership. So you can just, you know, hop on over to Walmart and grab yourself a Joy razor. This cost, it was between $7 and $8. So pretty good price point when it comes to a razor that's not super cheap and that, you know, one swipe up and you're gonna be all nicked up and you're gonna have to put on a band-aid for your boo-boos. Anyway, this razor blade actually has 5 blades. It's a 5-blade razor. But the thing that's interesting to me is that it's a Gillette razor. It's a Gillette razor blade. I mean, it's right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's not focusing, but I don't have one of those cool cameras. I'm just using my iPhone. And I'm just like, okay, so what makes this any different? It's just the only thing Joy came up with was the apparatus that you click the head onto. So what's so innovative about Joy? I mean, it's just the handle. So I don't know if they have some sort of partnership with Gillette or what the deal really is. Because honestly, guys, I used it and it's not any different than my Gillette Venus women's razor. Not any different. It's exactly the same. The performance is exactly the same. So I'm going here just looking at this and being like, what's so innovative? Is this just another way to just sell merchandise under the guise of a new name? Because if that's the case, then goodness me. I'm going to go ahead and make a razor brand called, what's the opposite of joy? Sorrow or gloom razor. And I just won't even hide. It'll be like, this gloom razor can bring your leg gloom because it does have a 99.9% chance of nicking your leg if you're not careful with the way that you use the razor. Okay, because I got nicks from this thing. You know, they tell you that you have to shave, you know, downwards or away from the hair. Well, actually, no, you shave with the growth of the hair. So, not supposed to shave away from the growth of the hair. Okay, so with the growth. I actually got my arms laser haired removed, and that worked wonders for me. I don't even have to shave my arms anymore. And believe me, I was a hairy wildebeest. I kid you not. I mean, I'm Mexican, for crying out loud. And you know how us Mexican girls can be. We can be overwhelmingly Sasquatchian. I was almost hairy as this here little princess. Yeah, and she's pretty hairy. Or furry. She doesn't like to be called hairy. What girl does really, though? Anyway, I do think that the packaging is fun. It's really minimalist. It makes me think that, oh, this is revolutionary. It looks really nice and clean and simple, very practical, sensible, and it's funny because they have two colors and they make it fun to choose. This one's called the teal one and the other color choice is called the pink one. So there's that. And it comes with 2 cartridges. So one's already included on the razor. Once you open it up, it was just sitting like that inside the package when I popped her open. And then here we see the replacements right there. So, yeah, I mean, it's not, I mean, the actual handle is nice and rubbery, so texture-wise, it's pretty nice to catch a grip on that thing. I mean, their motto is cute. It says, "We get it. You have more important things to do than shave. With joy, you get a surprisingly great shave so you can get back to life." And yeah, shaving is one of those annoying but quite necessary things of life. You know, and I'm all about those girls that say, I don't have to shave to prove myself to anybody or to be nice and, you know, naked hair rat ask for a guy or anything, or, oh, I want to look cute in my mini skirt with my super bare, sparkly, shiny legs. But, I mean, I get that, but then there's the other camp of girls that say, I want to be as hairless as humanly possible and help me get there. So, I happen to fall on the I want to be as hairless as humanly possible camp. I don't have anything against there. It's just that I don't like the way it makes me feel. It makes me feel just kind of, yeah, just a little bit cave womanish. You know, me personally, because I always hated the way I always was hairier than the next, you know, really skinny fair girl in my class. So I would always look at my skin and be like, why are there all these black hairs coming out of my pores? And that just kind of was always, that was actually a point of like where my self-esteem issues stem from. So I was just like, I need to do something about this hair once I can when I'm older. So, yeah, so there's girls who will agree to disagree, but we all have our own bodily preferences. So some of us want to be hairless, others want to sport some healthy hair. So it just really comes down to preference. But as far as this razor craze goes, I mean, I would definitely encourage you to get Joy. It's a good price point. It's more affordable than the other like Chic Quattro. I didn't say a bad word. It sounded like I did, but I did. And just, you know, all the other Gillette razors out there. This definitely is a better and friendlier price point, especially for girls in high school or college girls. Yeah, those of us who can't afford laser hair removal yet and still want to stick to the tried and true trusty razor, that would be a good choice for you. Also, they have a shaving cream that comes in gel and in a foam. I didn't purchase that because I already had my a bit of shaving cream, well, gel, back home, so I didn't want to make the investment there. Yes, I'm cheap. I should have gotten the duo to see how, you know, how it works, how they complement each other, but I didn't. So if you guys have tried the gel together with the razor, go ahead and leave a comment below. Let me know how they work together. But yeah, I mean, I definitely in the past, I'm not gonna lie, I've braved it out without gel or cream, and it did not work out. Girls, that is a fast way to get negs, okay? And then you won't be able to wear that cute skirt you were planning on wearing, which is why you're trying to get your legs socially ready. But yeah, just always try to use bar soap or shaving gel because it does serve a purpose. So yeah, guys, I just want to come on and just talk about razors, and I do have a passion when it comes to hair removal, so I'm hoping to make more videos about that. But for now, I'm gonna let you guys go. I think I've ranted on a little too much about razors and all things hair. So thank you guys for watching. Please do consider subscribing, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.